Shane with Mitsui Plastics here, and just building on some of the themes maybe that we've talked about so far on improving your PET structure's performance, sustainability, and improving the recyclability of your products. I just wanted to touch base on another product from Mitsui, namely our Oxygen Scavenger for rigid PET structures. So, just as an overview of what we're talking about here, many rigid plastic applications and products we're all familiar with require oxygen barrier in order to keep the contents fresh and hit a certain shelf life requirement. So some broad examples listed there: fruit and vegetable juices, sauce or condiment bottles, alcoholic beverages in many cases like beer or wine, and then in food trays such as the ones you see at grocery stores containing meats or cheeses. So traditional barrier solutions used for these products are commonly nylon or EVOH, which provides suitable barrier for the manufacturer. But we understand that some complications arise with multi-layer structuring, which then has a detrimental effect on the recyclability of the product. What Mitsui offers to solve some of these issues is the active scavenger master batch for oxygen, which can hit the same shelf life targets required for your product, all while improving your packaging through simplistic design, improved clarity, and recyclability after use. So what do I mean when I'm talking about simplicity? So I use some very basic diagrams here in order to explain my point, but on the left-hand side there, you can see maybe a common or basic structure, multi-layer for barrier. You have resin on the outside, EVOH on the inside with some tie layer for compatibilization, all dry laminated to a PET structure. Again, as I said, effective for getting the required barrier, but the complications with recyclability means we can do better. So what Mitsui Plastics recommends in this case is the use of our Oxygen Scavenger master batch, ranging from 1% to 2% dosage typically. Because it is a polyester-based master batch, you can add it in directly with the PET. So in the end, the resulting product is more closely resembling what I have there on the right. You have a PET resin with Oxygen Scavenger embedded into the resin system, same shelf life and oxygen ingress that you need to get the performance of your product, but with a much more simplistic design and the opportunity to move from a multi-layer production process to a monolayer production process. So what does that mean? As you can see on the right, opportunities to save money, opportunities to save energy costs, and something unfortunately we're all familiar with from the last few years, saving you the headache associated with multi-material sourcing. So moving ahead to some of the other benefits I mentioned on the overall slide. So in terms of recyclability, our Oxygen Scavenger can be recycled in the base PET stream. This product is an active oxygen scavenger. As the material comes in contact with oxygen, it's quenched. So you add enough at the front of your production to last your required shelf life, but eventually, far after the shelf life of the packaging has been covered, you are eventually left just with base PET resin that can be put into the standard stream with limited yellowing. Just a few more specifics on that. We do find that containers made with our Oxygen Scavenger material pass requirements of APR critical guidance protocol for recycling in the clear stream. And then lastly, we heard it both from Brian and then from Greg, the importance of optics around PET structures. Yellowing is obviously a concerned effect for a lot of different products. For this Oxygen Scavenger, we found that at about 2%, it shows virtually no increase in haze over standard PET. So you can be assured that for products that are going on store shelves, you can achieve glass clear optics.